Probably after commercial and all that fun stuff, so. We shall see. Yay, monster is gone. I think it was just freaking out weird. Let's see here. Let's turn that off. And mute you real quick so I can actually hear. Alright, yeah, that's not bad. Stop being weird. Alright, turn you back on. And turn you back on. Alright. Wait, let's see where I need to go now. Here. There. And kill that. I'm wanting to. That's fine. I'm wanting to play something else real quick here. Sound like a robot. Robot. Alright, this. Cool. Okay. Clean this stuff up. Let's do this fat, dirty, so I can get an idea of kind of where I want the shadows to be. Just to play around. That's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna chill and do this. Trying to actually get it, I don't know, get farther, and so I can wrap it up sooner rather than later. So I'm very tempted to jump onto something else, but I should really power through this. Can we Skype? I think I could do that. Let's see here. I may have to kill tunes. Let's see if I can actually get it to work. File. Save. Okay, where you at, Skype? See if it'll get me on there with ease without too much trouble. Okay, now I need to figure out how to turn down the tunes. A little bit. Thing is, I feel like if I turn it down on here, like, kills it overall. Open mixer.
you very much.
Sound speaker. I'll try to work it out after I send you the thing. Let me see here.
Have you ever had McDonald's? McDonald's.
Let's just go to Burger King.
Sunday. Contacts. What is this? Cool. We'll see how bad the...
Whoa, it's the human ASHLER and not the robot one.
Yeah. See, I can barely hear you.
What if I talk like louder and closer to my mic?
No, this is my mic because I have it turned down softer for the music. Let's see if this does anything. But yeah, let's see if I can just drop it a little bit more. Okay, that might work. We'll see if that works. You still there?
Of course, I'm always here.
If I turn it all the way down like that, I wonder if it kills it. Are you actually listening to the stream still?
No, let me see. Let me turn it up.
Let me know if the music's even still working.
No, the music's not working.
Okay. There's got to be a way for me to be able to have music pumped into OBS at a certain level all the time, but then me be able to have like almost no music on my side.
I've been trying to figure that out too. The closest I've gotten to it is going into your sound. Let me see. Yeah, going into the volume control.
Mm-hmm.
And setting up the volume controls to where it's like you put the device in, would be the speakers, and then you would say it would be like Skype would be up, and then music will be down, but
Yeah, doing that with the mixer still mutes it though. Makes it softer for the stream. But I guess what I would do is I don't know if this does anything. Let me see if this does something real quick. I could turn up the how high it is on OBS. Like instead of it being at 10, actually putting it up a little bit higher. And even having it really low in my thing here. Let's try that at 1.
because when I put on song requests, I'll just have it playing with it open, but I'll be listening to something totally different. So I'll have a different headset on. So
that would work if you were plugged into like your phone or something else. Yeah. Can you hear it now? How loud is it?
I am a whisper, kind of.
You are a whisper?
And let me see if it'll make a difference. Let it catch up. No, I don't hear it at all.
Unless
I'm an ant.
you're an ant. See, I wonder what's doing that, because that doesn't make any sense unless, okay. Because Skype is not really showing any sound coming from it, which is weird. Because technically you should be popping up. Let's look at tools on here. Options. Sound. Let's see here. That's my volume. Speakers. Yes. Well, I guess I could turn you up on here.
Oh yeah.
I think that. Are you louder? Need to.
Let it catch up.
I should probably open it up on my phone too if I can, real quick.
I am slightly louder. It's not like as loud as your voice is. It's like a. Now I'm a bigger ant.
A bigger ant. Let's see here. Where are you at? Twitch.
Oh yeah. Now it's much louder.
Yeah, I turned you up to high. So let's drop you just a little bit there. Let's see here. What else can I try doing here? Volume.
Oh yeah.
Sound.
I could
Okay.
take over the stream now.
You just be talking over me. Yeah, that's my art. I'm drawing it. I don't know who this guy is.
This ASHLER person, whoever that is.
Yay for echoes.
I have to turn this stream down because it's like if there's two of you talking and then it's like, I don't know, I get super confused.
Yo, no doubt.
And then my brain's trying to register which one to listen to, and then I just don't get it all, get the information at all. Man, this shitty art. This shit's due tomorrow. At least I don't have like school tomorrow.
What are you working on? Your ruby tattoo?
Yes. Hold on, I got a sharpener. Oh my god. It sounded like something fell on you, like
It sounds like something that is a weird sound that'd be in a horror film.
I had bought that drill. It's not it sounds like a drill, but it's a pencil sharpener. And then I had used it for the first time and my mom like ran into the room like, what the hell is that? What are you doing in here? I'm like I bought a pencil sharpener. She's like, oh my god, I thought you were destroying my house. Like, nope, not yet, Mom.
Not yet.
Not yet, no. Man. This is just like, it's like too much. I mean,
What?
it's kind of like, so when I'm starting to build up on the colors, like I hate the piece. But then when I start blending them, I'm like, oh man, this is so feisty. But it's just that this isn't turning out the way I wanted it to.
In what way?
Like, I got this gray tone paper, and I thought that when I put some color on here, or some charcoal, do some charcoal on this shit, man, I thought it was gonna be on and popping with this. Like, I thought these colors was gonna be so like boom, like look at me, I am
Hmm.
amazing. These colors are so faded. And I don't know if it's because of the tiny little holes of where I didn't really like blend in a lot, but it looks fucking ridiculous.
Hmm.
And then I can't use my paint thinner trick because I tried, and then it'll make the whole piece pitch black.
Wow.
And so the paint thinner trick only works for white paper.
Mm.
And I like tone paper because it lets all the whites really pop out.
Yeah, yeah. You basically you have that tone that you don't have to color.
Exactly. Or you just leave it the white of the paper, and then sometimes it just doesn't look right, or doesn't look the way I want it to be.
Makes sense. Yeah, usually with that stuff you have to, what is it? To get things to pop, you almost need to put down a second color. That's not the color that you want, but that's kind of a brighter color. Like if you were trying to do a bright orange, you'd put like a yellow and then a white on top of that.
What? Shh, I listen. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mom, no. None of that. Why would I need to make my bed when I'm gonna get in it? I ain't even touched the curtain rod. It looked like an earthquake came. Cause when every time the 18 wheelers come, everything, the whole house moves. What do you need, Mom? Yeah, silver is a she. I didn't either. Probably got so lonely and depressed had jumped into the filter for a suicide attempt. Mom, come look. Oh my god. What do you think of this, Mother? Why are you lying? Yeah, but like it looked like that Reese's Puff cereal is look that's how my fingers look. No, they don't. Well, what? This jacket on? That's yeah. I have a robe on now. Yep. The whole world can hear you, Mom. Mom, I don't care what that fish ate. Like, it's gonna eat everything. Put your finger in there. I wonder if it'll eat that too. I won't. Now I don't have to draw on my lap anymore. What? Mom, stop. That's so mean. Okay, okay. She's gone now. The beast is gone. I made it seem as if I was streaming, and then she had came in here, and she's like, "Oh, so the camera's pointing down at the art?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then she came and put her finger and like, I don't know, like messed with everything. Okay. Well, now that that's over.
Let's see here. That's okay. Nice. Okay.
How was your day?
I don't know. I stayed up too late, so this is basically my day right now. So play that game forever.
Oh, did you ever get online with Bacon?
Yeah, for one like round, you just like plow the way for me. You like kick the next boss's ass basically for me.
Oh, you got carried?
Basically, yeah, totally carried.
Yeah, that game is. I don't know if I necessarily like games like that.
That one is really good. I am impressed because the other ones in the Soul series are like they're hard and you have to really have patience to deal with them. This one seems like it's hard, but after you know all the kind of some of the tricks to it, it starts to feel like it's a little bit easier. But I may run into another wall and say, "Fuck that game." So right now it's cool to me. So right now I'm impressed with it.
Man, that's funny there, cause I played a little bit of damn, what's the name of that fucking game?
Dark Souls or Demon Souls?
Dark Souls. There you go. Dark Souls. I think I had Dark Souls 2. Let me look on my computer. Uh, yep, Dark Souls 2. I was wrongly influenced by another streamer to play that game and
No,
got it.
they wanted to see you rage quit.
Oh yeah, I was definitely wrongly influenced to play that game. Whew, that game is fucking hard. And it's not like fighting is hard because after I changed the controller around, I was like plowing through everything. Like I felt like a OG.
Uh-huh.
And then it got to this part in the game where you had to like jump over a the hell you call it? Just jump over this
Gap?
yeah, a gap. That's exactly what it was. It was you had to jump over this gap and it was so ridiculously hard. Like I died so many times and had to redo the whole thing because it is not like there's a quick save button or anything. You have to
No.
start all the way from the beginning.
Yeah.
And that just it killed my soul.
Yeah.
Like
It can do that. You have to be willing to die in that game. The other thing you gotta be willing to do too is manage your souls or whatever. Because basically what you do is you say, okay, I have a bunch on me now, let's go use them. And then when you go out of the second time, when you don't have any souls, then you say, any of the souls I get now are forfeit. They will disappear. I don't give up shit about these souls. So you run out, and if you die, then it's like, fuck it. That's fine. I wasn't trying to keep those souls or whatever. Because the moment you actually lose like a bunch of souls, and you feel like you were grinding for those, that's when it sucks. It's like, because you have to just let that shit go. But it's like the old school like 2D platformers back in the day where you have to learn timing and how people react. Because they constantly reload almost in the exact same spot. And if you find out like their routines and whatnot, you can like just own them.
Oh yeah. When I was dying so much, it's like, oh yeah, there's an enemy there, there, and there, because I've killed it 5 times
Yeah.
on different occasions.
Yeah, exactly. So, which is basically what people had to do back in the day with the older games. They had to sit and memorize how to get through a level. And then a lot of the indie games are doing a lot of that now too. But yeah,
I just want a quick save
you want a quick save?
button.
I don't necessarily want a quick save button. I want a bitch mode for that game. I want a mode that lets me keep the souls. Basically, what happens if they drop on the ground, they're always on the ground, and then or something else picks them up, and then it just gets a little bit stronger. It turns into like a legendary, and then you have to fight a legendary of that type of a creature to get your souls back.
Damn, that's like boss on boss on boss.
That's what it would happen if you went to a boss and didn't defeat it in the first fight. It would turn into like a legendary. So there would be this small window at the very beginning where you could actually have a better chance of defeating it. Thing is I don't know if you would want it to keep on getting stronger and stronger and stronger though. There'd have to be a level cap almost.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because if
It
you
just walks and its splash damage kills you. That would be
yeah
ridiculous.
yeah. Trying to figure out it because I like that idea that every time you lost your souls it would get more powerful, but I'm trying to figure out there would have to be some way of um, balancing that so that it wasn't so OP. Like if it like maybe its damage is not changed, it's just its life is what is actually changed.
Oh yeah, that could definitely be something cool.
So it has just a little bit more. It just constantly gets a little bit more life, especially if it's not that much. But it's if you're dying a lot on something, then it can actually have that extra 10 more hits. Because if it was like a centimeter for every 100 souls or something like that, those centimeters could mean life or death in the next round, kind of a thing.
True that. That would be like a mode, like how they have easy, novice, or whatnot. It'd be like hard as fuck mode.
Well, the thing is it would be weird. It would be kind of a hard mode, but it would be a bitch mode because how I'd want it is it makes them harder, but then you would always get all your XP. You would never have a chance to lose souls. Every soul that you or point that you got was still active in the game, and you could eventually get it. You just had to become a badass.
Oh, another thing, if the life of the monster, whatever, got more increased, maybe a like a weapons upgrade thing could go through.
Like the monster getting more powerful, or having like a drop or something.
Yeah, like it's kind of like if you kill it once, the drop is better, and you keep killing it. Like if you keep dying and it keeps have to its health has to keep going up, the drop will go from being good to worse to nothing.
That could be interesting. Usually, I don't like games that have drops. Those annoy me.
Why? That's
Well,
all Diablo is about.
it's because I don't like dice roll drops. I think they're stupid.
Oh, that's true.
It's like luck of a chance that this thing is gonna have something. Especially when you see that they have it or they fucking use it. It's like I want one for one stuff. And have you ever played Monster Hunter or anything like that?
I have not. I've heard of it.
Because Monster Hunter, okay, basically it's four player game technically, but you can do it single player. But basically you just go around hunting animals and scavenging stuff. So it's kind of like you have your what would you call it? Kind of Minecrafty kind of stuff to it, where you're mining crap and getting stuff, resources. And basically, that's what you're doing is mining monsters. You're getting your resources from the monsters to build armor and weapons.
Is this a mobile game?
I think they recently turned it into one, but there's some other copycats of that style of the game, though,
Yeah,
that's
I
out
think
there.
I played like a copycat. Let me look up Monster Hunter.
But I think
I
they,
love that. I'm like, nope, never played that. Let me go look it up and see.
but the thing that's interesting about that is just that you're killing something and getting something for it for to kill something else, and I like that idea. The problem with it is they do random drops too, so it's like a chance of getting stuff, and I want it to be guaranteed to how I fight. So if I'm actually like attacking a creature with a certain weapon, it's going to do certain damage to it, which will damage those objects or those resources. So then those resources, when it's dead, will be less in good shape, or basically in no shape. They'll be like destroyed. So basically, you actually are fighting counter to what you want.
That is insane.
So basically, you want whatever you want to keep. You basically don't fuck up. If you want bones, don't take a hammer, because you'll break them. If you want like the liver or a gland or something like that, or meat from it, don't poison it. Just stuff along that line where you're basically, and then it would actually force people to actually have to play with different weapons. They couldn't just grind on. They couldn't just do one. If they
Yeah, an
if they
axe and sword.
Yeah, they would need to actually have multiple like damage type weapons that they have to be proficient at to actually get the drops that they want. But it's guaranteed as long as you're, not using the wrong weapon or attacks for that matter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I want some meat, I'd poison it. That special taste. That nice special taste.
Yeah.
Give it to my group members. We'll all have a party.
Well, the thing is you could actually have that be a beneficial thing too. Because the thing is basically what would end up you would get tainted meat, and then tainted meat then could be used for uh, building, trap trap stuff that would poison a creature yet again, or could be used in other things. Kind of, you use poison meat with this, that, and that to create something else. Minecraft status,
Oh yeah.
but yeah,
I just
that's
hate how childish the game is. I don't know. I don't like looking at a bunch of pixels.
what's a handheld game for the most part for Monster Hunter. I don't know if it's a bunch of pixels. What is it? Because it is a little bit, I don't know, um, relaxed in its style, but I don't know if you're thinking of the same thing.
I've never played it, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, because it doesn't really look childish, I don't think. That doesn't seem like a
I
word
mean,
that I'd
not
put in it.
necessarily
It,
childish
it,
in a game,
it looks
but
a
just,
little bit cartoony, but
yeah, cartoony, that's fine. I just don't want my eyes are like dead every time I see a bunch of pixels everywhere and fucking garbage and shit.
because I'm not sure if because I know now it was on like the PSP, then they did a version of it on the Wii, and then they did what is it? Then they moved it over to 3DS. So
That game has been everywhere. There's something else. It has a funny name to it. It's something monster, hump monster or something like that.
Rancher,
Nah, it's like I think it's like hump something, hump monster or hump something.
Hump.
Yeah. Let me try to see. I think it's hump monster.
That sounds dirty.
I never played it, but let's see.
It's sad when you're uh, wanting to play a game more than you do, draw or whatever. Basically, that's where I'm at right now. When I woke up, it's like I don't want to draw. I don't want to play that game again.
I'm gonna get addicted.
Well, it's only gonna last for a while. That's what happens to any new game that I enjoy.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna use the pencil sharpener again. Cover your ears, young child.
Uh,
Okay.
Muted one of them.
I think I'm gonna be up all night. I still have the day, because I go to school at fucking. I gotta be there at 4 o'clock, so. And I'm nearly finished my big piece, and I'm nearly finished my second, and now all I have to do is bullshit a third one. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the third piece. I may just open up my top lip and put I love or some shit.
How was your day?
Oh, I spent half my day sleeping. Went to the store with my mom. She was cursing out customer service. It was an interesting day.
Why is she cussing out them for? What do they do?
Because she had got this gift card for Christmas,
Uh-huh.
and half of it was paid with cash and the other half was paid with she bought this purse, so she paid half of it in cash and the other half of it in with her gift card she got for Christmas. So she was like, man, I don't even need this purse or whatever, I don't know. So she saw like a cheaper purse somewhere else that was the same damn thing.
Uh-huh.
So she returned the one that she got. And then the lady was like, "Oh, well, we can't give you money at the register. You're gonna have to go to customer service." And then we went over the customer service, and then we waited in that long ass line. And then
Uh-huh.
the lady was like, "Oh no, I can't do nothing for you. I'm gonna have to get the manager." And then my mom was like hella pissed off because we had waited, and that lady told us to go to customer service when really we're supposed to go to the manager.
Well, for that, it sounds like you need to go to customer service, but probably because it was the dual payment method that it was tricky for them. And that person
Yeah.
didn't know what to do, so the manager had to authorize it to go through. Did she get her money?
Yeah, she
Okay.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's thing is they need I don't know. They almost need someone there that is just not doing anything.
I'll take that job.
Well, not necessarily. They're not doing anything. Basically, they're not doing transactions, is what it is. So what they do is they listen to what you need and then they tell you where you need to go. It's basically someone to let you know that okay, this is my issue. Who should be helping me out? So then you would override the whole having to wait and whatnot.
Man, these fucking I can never do shit. I don't know if it would have to be necessarily a person, but a list where it's kind of like oh, if you need a refund, go here. Or if you need this or that, go here. So it can kind of be more of a list, and not really a person.
Yeah. Thing is those people are stupid and don't read those things or can't navigate that kind of shit really that well though.
That's true. Damn it. You see, look, every time you come up with a good idea, there's always like that one asshole who just can't read or something. I don't know.
Well, it's they want to have the conversation so they understand because they don't process or learn with that type of a situation. They need someone to interact with them.
Hold their hand. Yeah, I got you.
Which it's quicker doing it that way, talking to someone that it in the long run than it is to try to figure something out. Because then you can ask a question, they can say yes or no, and
That's interesting.
okay, what is that? Yeah, maybe.
Ashler, why am I such an awful artist? Like, why? Why couldn't I have sold my soul like you did?
It sell my soul. I just spend time doing it. You're in a good position. If you keep up what you're doing, you're gonna be good. You're doing art like I did probably around your age to a certain degree. My style was different, but
Yeah, this is. Uh,
it's all about just practice and trying to have that moment of epiphany of how to fucking do stuff.
yeah, because this is like the first time I've ever done anything like this in color, and it's my portrait. Next, I'm gonna do Ruby Rose. I'm gonna do her in color next. I think I may do her a couple more times in graphite, and then I'll do a nice big piece in color, and then in paint.
Yeah, my main thing is just trying to get your head around when the artwork starts to feel awkward or like it's doing wrong stuff and not going the way you want to. Just let go and just have fun with it, and then usually it turns into something cool. It's maybe not what you wanted, but it's still cool. You end up falling in love with what you and it did instead of what you were trying to make it do. But that is one of my big things that I always yap about. Cause it,
That happened with me, and I think I only experienced that once in my life. I was printing out this picture I did of Piccolo, cause I love that fucking dude from Dragon Ball Z.
mm-hmm,
And then instead of it going out the colors that I colored it in and markers, it came out like something was wrong with the printer, and it's like these individual lines of different colors. It looks like a straight rainbow going across his head.
mm-hmm.
It's like half of it went green, and then the other part, the computer like spazzed out or something. I don't know. I'll take a picture of it. And then I looked at it, and I was like so upset. And then I hung it up on my wall anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, those happy mistakes. That's happened to one of my prints that I did. It printed out green when it was grayscale. I was like, holy shit, that looks good. I'm starting to print that out as green. So I went in and changed the color on it, and so I could do that. Yeah, expectation is can kill some cool accidents or happy mistakes. What are some of the other terminology kind of where it's just kind of sometimes it can be like the idea of kind of a miracle or serendipity, where it's kind of something supposed to happen. It was fate to fuck itself up.
Oh, yes. And then with this piece, it's like, man, nobody's doing this home assignment, so it's kind of like, well, I can just play.
Yeah, I think
Plus, I wanted to do this piece anyway, so.
that's the biggest thing with that. When I start to get in that spot where I'm like struggling with it, I just say, let's just play with it. Let's just have fun. Because if I'm getting too tedious, then I need to get more sloppy. If I'm getting not the right fill of it or whatever, then I just need to like give up on whatever I was trying to do and either move to another section or like just completely forget about what I was doing. Kappa face.
Oh, I didn't even think you're looking in the chat. I was like, man, I'm gonna post something strange in there.
It's like right next to my art, so I have a what is it it popped out, and then I have a was it always on top kind of a app thing, so it stays up all the time, so I can see it.
Haha, who needs to see anymore? This is so strange. Like, I've never done art like this where I didn't put the eyes in yet because I just don't feel like it. Because I know I'm a struggle and I don't want to deal with it because I'm enjoying just dabbing color anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, with some of that stuff, if your focus isn't really the eyes, that's not where you're mainly trying to draw attention to, then you can actually do some of that stuff a little bit relaxed, and then have the other stuff like more detailed. So it's like seems like it's focusing
Oh yeah, and everything else is blurred.
to a certain degree. Yeah, watercolor is really good for that kind of stuff where you're doing portions of it loose and then other sections of it heavy with detail, more tighter.
I see what you mean. I didn't even get like my facial structure right. I just started coloring. Like, it's not even. I feel like my face is so strange, but I mean, I can fix it later. But
Yeah, that's one of the things I do like about the messing around with the watercolor. Is I can lay down like a kind of a rough outline, and it may be wrong, but if I do that all in a lighter color, I can go back in with a darker color and then define it. Even if it like kind of is bleeding out from that where I wanted it, I can kind of just push the other colors in the darker tones to actually get it to function correctly. So it pulls it closer to what I want it to look like, what it's supposed to look like. It's usually more with when I'm trying to draw a picture, copy a picture kind of a thing to a certain degree.
yeah, because all we do at school is not necessarily copy pictures, but copy, we'll set shit up.
Nothing like Ruby Rose.
I'm so ready for the summer. You wouldn't understand because you haven't been in school.
No, I'm kind of not ready for the summer. I'm ready for the fall. I'm ready for that yellow. What else would I be ready for? What is that white tone coming from? Is that the skin? Yes. Because I don't like it hot here. I don't like it cold here. I want it to be in between, so I like the fall and springtime mostly here.
That's kind of cool.
Cool.
I see what I did there. It's kind of cool. Oh. I don't know. A part of me kind of wish I did this in charcoal, so then like, or yeah, charcoal, definitely charcoal with this shit. This is fucking tone paper. But it's like it would have taken me like no time at all to do this in charcoal. But this shit in color, I'm taking my time
Mm-hmm.
because I want the colors to look right. Kind of like in charcoal, I can put my blacks and grays wherever, but I have to be so semi-selective with this stuff in color. Whoa, you had zoomed in on one of the parts that were purple. I was like, whoa, what happened to my computer?
Took a shit.
And then you zoomed out, and I was like, oh. Because my eyes got real big. I was like, oh no. I think basically it's cool. Even if I don't finish this, they're still gonna at least be like, what? She did it, and it's in color, and it looks like Silver took her time. So.
Silver tried. Holy shit.
I know, right? It's gonna be one of those critiques again. Wow, Silver, you actually tried. I didn't even think you was gonna do it over this break, girl, because we know how you are. You won't even do it when we have a week and we in school. Now you doing it over break? Oh my goodness. Man, you are still sick. That is depressing.
Sick? It's basically gone now. Have just a little bit of phlegm. The last bits of that still in my body.
Still in the sinuses.
Yeah, sinuses, throat, lungs. So, problem is me doing like going out dancing and drinking don't help. It slows down my healing process.
Did you get crunk on New Year's?
Yes.
I had forgotten that the New Year's was coming, so I didn't really plan anything.
I need to, what is it? Change my stamp for my art to 16 now.
Oh, I was like, why would you change the ASHLER? Well, I mean, I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go through a whole month of forgetting to put 16 on the papers and on my thing.
Yeah.
It's literally a repeat of every other year. It's nothing. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, that's normal.
Can you hear these marks I'm doing with the pencil?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna try to die that noise down.
I don't know if the stream can hear it. I can hear it, but it's not bad. It just sounds like you're working.
I'm working hard. My hands look like fucking cream puffs. Like,
Hands look like cream puffs.
yeah. Like, have you ever had those like the Reese's Puff cereal? And then they have those two shades of brown in there. They're dark brown and that like light brown. That's
Yeah.
what my hands look like.
Just
It's
the
so pitiful.
just the color, or
The color. I'll show you. You'll see what I mean when you see it. You'll be like, oh.
ooh. Phone. Hmm. I don't know why my phone does that. It's weird. Go to like open up something and then it just decides to lock itself.
That is really weird.
It's like, nope, you opened me, now I'm turning myself off. Fuck phone. We did not ask you to do that. Yeah, I need a new phone. I saw my friends the other day how smooth it worked, and was like, damn it.
What phone they have?
I don't know. It's just better than mine. That's all I know. Because I don't care. I just want the performance to not be so sluggish.
Gotta get yourself an iPhone.
Yeah, not really into the whole iPhone thing.
My uncle was over here and he was like literally having a debate with me about his phone and mine. So I'm like, okay. And then we watched this specific video that he picked out and it fucking slammed his phone. It was like, man, this iPhone is so much better. Blah 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 blah. And it was like reasons why. And then he's like, oh, well, you know what? That's whatever because all that is long term effects. I'm like, what the hell do you mean? You gonna buy a new phone every year? That's the dumbest shit ever. The minimum these phones should last is like 3 years with
Yeah,
no problems.
yeah, I agree.
I would give it a maximum of maybe 5 to 7, but he's like, yep. And then he's like showing me all this illegal shit he does with his phone and how you can't do it with Apple. I'm like, bro, I buy my things, you know, because I support the director, developers, and cast members so they can get nice paychecks. And what are you doing? He's like, they don't support my paycheck. I'm like, bruh, you don't get it. I'm like, you've never made anything.
Because what is it? Is he just breaking the phone so he can like put weird stuff on it?
Yeah, like the movies and stuff. He wanted me to go through his phone and make it so where it would his Android would show up or work like an iPhone with just the FaceTime feature. I'm like, why? Why would you want to do that? I'm like, you trying to go to jail or get fined or something.
Well, some of that should be fine to be able to do. If you bought the phone, you're not like stealing someone else's stuff completely. Because they do have like open source stuff that copies other people's, infrastructure and whatnot. So it
True.
looks like people's shit, but it's not. But
But I used the scenario with my mom and she got it because she wrote a book and I was like, how would you feel if someone took that book that you worked on and only one person bought it and they downloaded it to the or uploaded it to the internet and like 10,000 people and they just loved your book and took all your pictures as an open source thing and you only made about maybe $10-20 off your book. She was like, "Oh, I wouldn't
hell,
feel good." It's like, yeah,
hell no.
exactly. I'm like, that's exactly what he's doing. But since he's never done anything like that, like made a book or made a program or made some art or anything like that, he won't get it.
Because what is it? A part of me, I don't know. A part of me, I think it should be open source. The thing is there needs to be a infrastructure where people have the financial freedom to tip people. Because like if people were like wealthy and they actually really enjoyed things, people would be throwing money at people. They would actually be supporting the things that they loved. But the thing is people are poor and they don't support the thing they love.
They only like it on Facebook.
Exactly. So the thing is we need basically to figure out a way to make likes actually make money almost, or get rid of money in general.
Should totally do that and then just live off bottle caps. Like, yes, like this is the way the world should be.
Okay. I would go more for 3D printers, but or like more advanced 3D printers.
Or like in some type of way everything was free. Like I have this idea in my head, but it would be like how back in the day where people were farmers and stuff and they would trade their some of their goods from farming to get some like shovels and crap and it would all kind of be like a bartering trade life instead of a using money.
Yeah, I think that that's good for intellectual property, like what you're talking about, like books and art and stuff like that. Um, but beyond that, like the mundane things need to be almost like free. Because like as time gets goes on, as we can actually like basically manufacture an iPhone out of our house or out of a store. Go down to the store and they have a 3D printer that prints the board, the casing, and everything. Then
That would
it's
be sick.
when you have that type of a system, then your cost of whatever you have to deal with is the materials. But then if we are able to figure out how to actually just 3D print the material on like the quantum level or just maybe a little bit bigger, so that we're basically doing alchemy. We can take the small little pieces and make gold, make silver, make whatever the fuck we need, and then
Ah, make silver.
yes.
20 clones of silver. Haha.
But yeah, so if we could do that, then resource is doesn't even mean anything, especially if it's uh like uh if energy is actually just a never-ending abundance of just whatever's out there. Like space is the potentiality of actually having matter, then you would never run out of it. The thing that's also cool about that idea is you could recycle it. So if you had like a bowl that you ate with, you could put it in the sink, which would be the sink, but also be the trash can, and it would also be the printer, and it would destroy or basically turn it back into the base form of whatever you're using to make all your shit in your house, and then it's gone. You don't even have a bowl anymore. And the only time that when you want food again to use a bowl, you print another bowl, and now you have another fucking bowl. So you don't have
How long would that take to do, like, if that was the case?
well, you would have to learn how to do it, like speed up the process of it. One of the theoretical ideas that I have for it could be potentially fast, at least in my head. Because the idea would be is if we could actually figure out a way to record the laboratory vibration of an object. So basically, the uh, the sound or the music of the energy that's inside of it, um, or what the molecules and everything, the network, what it's actually that information. If you played back that same information or that same tonality or laboratory vibration, the the basically the vacuum of space would basically come together because they would already be there. The little quirks and all this other stuff that they say that exists, which I don't completely agree with, but that stuff would just kind of jump into that spot because of the when you would turn on play that sound, it would trick basically reality into thinking it was there. So when you turn it back off again, it would just be there. If that makes any sense?
Mm. I'm like trying to digest it slowly, because
Yeah.
you're an intelligent person, so you know.
I don't know. I've tried to explain that idea to a couple people, and it's like, what? Whatever.
I mean, like that could totally work, but it's like when you said like yeah, the vibrations of
That,
the music inside of an object, and I was
yeah.
like, hmm.
Well, well, everything that actually moves and actually is alive has like a sound. There's a like it's because it's anything that's moving is resonating. It's a byproduct of everything. That's why like it also has color. It also has light. It has sound. All those things are happening all at the same time. Music isn't just over here. Music's in everything. Like the planets actually play a song. Um,
They go wah wah wah.
they do this weird hum. The Earth, there's like the what is it when the sun is coming like pushing over the Earth, that actually makes a noise that sounds like birds chirping. When,
That is incredible.
yeah, when it's played a certain way. Have you watched Naruto at all?
Naruto?
Naruto, I don't know how to say it correctly. The
Naruto?
Naruto, yeah, yeah.
Oh, did the little anime? I tried. I couldn't get deep into it though.
How far did you watch?
From like I tried to like go like become like super nerd with it. I started all the way in the beginning, like when he was just a little boy.
Hmm.
And I got maybe 2, 3 episodes into that.
Okay.
And
Then you didn't get to the part that I'm at because it's on Netflix right now, and I was trying to get into it back in the day, but when it was in Japanese, it was like, nope.
Oh yeah, and then the English subtitles, hell no.
Well,
I can't enjoy.
that's how we actually got me into it, is the English not the subtitles, but the dubbed version of it. So, but I multitask. I can't do subtitles too often. I
Mm-mm.
have to just do that, and I have to give a lot of shits to sit and wanna uh, watch a foreign film like that.
Because it's like I tried with the Attack on Titan thing. It was on
Yeah,
Netflix in a
I c
different language. Hell
yeah,
no.
you couldn't do it either with that. So when that comes out on dubbed, then I'll probably watch it.
It is on dubbed. You got to go on the websites.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thing is I'm too fucking lazy for that shit. I'm not that invested. Because it seems like if I wait long enough, it tends to come come out where I can see
Come.
out.
This is pitiful. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe that I decided to draw myself with my lip pulled out. And now I have to draw all my crooked ass teeth. Oh my god, I can't wait till I get fucking braces. Like, I'm gonna show this shit to my mom. I'm gonna be like, this is all your fault.
I don't know. Crooked teeth can be cool if done right. Um, like if you look at a lot of the cool art stuff for like what do you call it?
SpongeBob.
No, the Pixar films and stuff like that. A good example would be like Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Yeah, did you ever see that?
Yeah. Jeez, my childhood isn't that bad. Yeah, I don't remember who had crooked teeth in The Incredibles.
Everybody. They
Seriously?
had like British teeth in the Incredibles. Especially
I
like
didn't look that hard
especially at
though.
the main bad guy, man.
Oh no, I looked up Incredible teeth and hell no, Incredibles cartoon teeth. I got some weird shit.
Sneeze, bless you.
Thank you.
I bliss the sneeze and not you.
Oh. Well, then you know what? My sneeze didn't say bless you. My sneeze is a rude bitch.
Rude, rude.
Man, I'm looking super hard for them to smile. They're just grinning. Even the fan art of them, they're just grinning. That's pitiful.
It'd be probably better to look up a clip.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna look that up later. Because I need to finish this shitty piece. I don't fucking look at it again.
Let's see here. What are we doing there? No, you don't.
Ashler, why don't you become a scientist or like a biology major or some shit?
I don't know. Think that stuff is probably too embedded in itself. I'd rather do something that is new. I would
It's too mainstream.
basically, yeah, for lack of better words. Probably what I'd want to do is if I did anything is I'd want to get like a doctorate or one of those fucker things in magic,
Magic.
because they have one.
In magic?
Yeah, there's someone that actually he created his own uh, curriculum to so that there was actually a so he could actually get a doctorate or a PhD or something in magic.
So that is a real thing.
Yeah, apparently. So can't remember who did it. I'd have to look up who actually went ahead and did that, but
Dr. Ash. Be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
bound break.
Yeah. I'll be back. I'll try not to get lost in my room since it's so sexy now.
Coco. I really want that to be a little bit more full. Let's play with that real quick. Maybe I could just do this. Free transform, warp. Apply. I need to see if I can take all that. Just knowing that. No, that's not the way to think about it. It's doing something like this. Deselect.
I can't believe I fucked that up.
The FBI.
You know damn well ain't the FBI. I didn't even spell it right.
What does that even stand for? It's a Federal Bureau Investigation, Federal what?
Yeah, you got it right.
Well, I got that right. I'm trying to figure out what FPI would stand for.
Hmm. Foreign portfolio investment. FPI.
What would Federal? Ah, Federal Private Eye.
Federal private investigation. Federal private eye.
Because the private eye is, yeah, an investigation, so.
Silver is dead. This is the FBI. Oh man, I know I'm a dumbass, but whew, man, that set it off for me today.
Yeah, it happens. Hands can type quicker than your brain, responds to it, like checking it. You hit the enter button and say, oh fuck, that's wrong.
But the thing that got me is that like the P and the B on the keyboard are two separate ways. If like the N key was in place of the P, then I'd be like, oh, okay, But like the B is all the way by the space, the P over there by the fucking backspace, and whew.
That's just, they're close to each other in structure.
True that. PB.
So, that's not a hard one in some level of the brain to get confused.
I need to fix the lighting in my room because like I put I put my palm down and then like I'm trying to get a specific shading and I can't even see it because my shadow gets in the way. My shadow is such a nuisance. Jeez, shadow.
Fuck off, Shadow.
I wonder what it would be like if things didn't have shadows.
You look different, that's for sure.
Like I wonder if we would see the world in like a 2D perspective then.
Thing is what is a shadow in the first place is the tricky bit. And how much does it affect? Because we pick and choose things when we call it a shadow, but a shadow is connected to a lot of other things besides just what we're pointing at. So if you remove that, you'd probably remove like almost everything else. It's like you'd fuck everything up if you just said, well, no more shadows. It's like, well, guess what? No more this, no more that.
No more atmosphere. Now you're floating in thin air.
Yeah. Okay, I need to try to do a reflection thing like that I was getting over here, more over here. Could probably do it here, 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 here. Hit up here. Come across through here. Yeah. Down to there. Through here. Over here. Off of here. I'm just gonna have to do this messy and clean it up. It's kind of working. Light, light, light. Cool, cool. Okay. I need to try to do one. Through there better, more.
This is kind of cool now that like when I put down the basic colors, I don't even like, and I just start blending. I don't even need to look at the drawing I mean the picture anymore.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that's also helpful. Is at some point while doing the work, you need to kind of stop looking at the reference to a certain degree. Uh, just for, especially if you're trying to make it look like the picture, then that's one thing. But for me, with my stuff, I like it to kind of be warped a little bit.
ASHLERify it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I want it to be comic booky, cartoony. So to do that, you can't draw it how it is in real life. You have to tweak it.
And put the lines in there.
So.
I wonder, do I have a gray in here? I mean, 72 fucking color pencils. There should be a gray in here.
Hmm.
I found you.
Alright, go again messing with this crap. Alright, fatter here. This is gonna be my main weird sheen.
Damn, them hair strands is looking fucking beast. It's just amazing when you pick up the color that you wanted. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, this is gray on gray paper. What the fuck was I thinking? I'm gonna just have it blend together slightly. Just because I can do that shit.
There's kind of one already right through there. Do
Man, I am like fucking rocking this shit.
cool.
It's just, I'm just looking at the time right now. I have so much time, and then I have, if I wake up early enough in the morning, then I'll have like a bunch of time to like really put some effort into this.
Yay for effort.
I know, right? But one thing, I'll put a bunch of effort in this shit, and they'll give me a fucking A/A minus. Like, bitch.
That sounds about right.
It just kills me.
Okay.
ASHLER, did you go to art school?
I took a bunch of it in high school, and then I did like tech kind of a college doing 3D stuff in Photoshop. But most of my stuff is just me playing around with stuff. I think it's better to learn on your own and via like online material sources where people just sit you down and say, "Hey, I went to school. This is what you really fucking need to know."
That's true.
Because this is what they're gonna do, and then you'll be out of, all this fucking money. It's ridiculous.
That's true.
I've heard through a lot of people, it's not worth the schooling if you have the dedication to the work. You can find educational resources elsewhere. Maybe that just needs to be brighter through there, yeah. That's what my issue is with this.
Because I want to be a tattoo artist / just regular, I guess, commission work, I guess, and just basically
Hey,
doing my
Riley.
own shit.
How you doing?
It's Riles. Oh yeah, you pronounce her name so wrong.
Riles?
Yes, it's Riles.
Wow. Riley's? Because Riles, that's cool. I like Riles better than Riley's.
It's like this. It's like Riley Simmer. It's two words put together. So the S is like her like last name. That's where that goes into.
Ah, so it is Riley?
No, it's Riles.
Riles?
Yes. Because one day he called you Riley when I had all those people asking you for ponies. He was like Riley. I was like, oh, Ashler.
Well, I usually just try to like pick a portion of the name and say that, which usually
Oh
fucks up the
yeah.
name. Because probably the easiest one would have been Rye.
Mhm.
Then you don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. How you doing, Riles? Saying it right now? Say no.
That would be funny. She's like, no, you're not. It's all wrong.
Alright, come on, hair. Work with me. Riles. Okay, I see how it is. So I'm right, but I'm wrong via filter of silver.
Well, you know what? She's never told me this. Now I'm looking at the words and I'm putting the double S in as in Riles, and then the S again with Simmer. Yes, you are wrong via silver.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Cool. Do you draw? Riles? Or Rye? Let's go with Rye. I'm gonna go with my own. Let's go with Rye. We'll go with Rye. That are Simmer. That reminds me of, what is it, Simmer Donna? For some reason.
That would be her.
There's a weird joke with Simmer Down Now and Summer Donna, the singer. There was, I think, a Saturday Night Live or something like that, where people were saying it all wrong, and instead of saying "Simmer Down Now," they held up a album of Summer Donna.
We use that a lot down here now. Simmer down.
Yeah, it was at a fast food restaurant selling like chicken or something. So they're being kind of that, are like a Popeyes kind of place, having all the that type of food, which I'm unfamiliar with.
Man, these things are supposed to have patterns in there. I don't know what fucking I'm gonna do. I don't want to do stripes because I always fuck up stripes.
Okay, let's zoom this out. Is that any better? This chunk of hair on her forehead is just... I need to just draw some black in it, I feel.
I'm liking it. It's very faint. It's like a really, it's one of those how would you say? It's one of those details that you'd have to look close to see.
The thing is it just doesn't look right to me. It's bugging me. Cool.
I am your free time, Riles.
Do you actually post your work online? Do. Okay, that's helping. I'm thinking I kind of almost want it. Our teacher in silver, cool. Usually.
Yeah, she drew me before.
Cool.
It's my very first fan art. I'm getting there, ASHLER.
Right on. I don't think I've... No, I've had friend draw me, but I wouldn't consider that necessarily fan art. It's more like I'm an artist and I'm drawing all my friends. Kind of a situation, which that happens. I remember doing that back in the day with friends. Turned them into comic book characters. Boo, 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 boo.
Today I'm gonna be silver, and tomorrow I'm gonna blow up like Miss Cookies.
Blow up.
Yep. I'm gonna literally explode.
Yeah, I don't know how you get to that point with stuff what you need to do to blow up on stream. The main thing I think that what I need to do is I need to probably like where I have my Twitch girl and my picture and whatnot, that whole thing needs to be like a cam video of me in maybe with the weird overlay, but turned down really low so that it looks basically normal. Because people fucking love seeing people. Thing is then I would have to get dressed every day.
Oh no, no. See, what I do, well, I mean, because it's not like it's humid down here, but it's not crazy hot. Plus, I have a ceiling fan on all the time, so I'll just like
Painful. Oh no.
I could have a tank top on or something that is stream inappropriate, and then I'll put this jacket over. That's why I wear this jacket all the time. But you want to get all fancy.
Well, that's just when I go out in public, that's what I do. So it's like I feel stream is public. You have to dress up for public. Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, Riles. When you get your daily dose of silver, you can go through any pain.
But what is it? Yeah, I feel that some people have actually taken pins, and they basically remove the point to them. So it's basically like a normal piercing hole or bar or whatever, and then they can feed that through their piercing, so they can have that kind of effect. And I think they've actually have ones out there that are meant for that. They're not like actual literal pins. Like the bars are a little bit thicker and all that fun stuff. It's supposed to be an aesthetic, not realistic, because that would fucking hurt. I don't know. You, my lady, are getting away from me.
But I'm over here.
Okay. More play, more play, more play. I will get it eventually.
What are you trying to get with the hair?
Well, it's just the right filling there. It just feels awkward. Right there in her forehead. It just comes together in this weird. It's too symmetrical to. Yeah, it's too whatever. I'm not sure what it exactly is that I'm having an issue with. Let's try to bring it out to here. Because that's still probably going to cause that same issue that I'm having, but it's...
I don't know. I think if you see it, if you leave it the way it was, and then you give it a day or so, or sleep on it, you'll end up like, I was stressing for nothing.
Probably. Thing is I need to just take a smaller picture of it and just post it. That usually helps me quite a bit with stuff.
A wild silver, and you were someone else.
Pourquoi? What? What is Simmer talking about? About the past drawings? She talking about?
I think she's talking about the me and Ruby Rose picture.
Yes. Your
Let me see.
last year's birthday art.
Oh yeah. That's probably something that I did. I just see a wild silver and use. Yeah, I think she's talking about the last year's birthday art.
Make the most sense. That's what I assumed when I
Yeah.
read it. Yeah. That's what I need to do. Just need to completely destroy this structure over here.
So how about 2016 birthday art?
I'll have to see about that.
Silver was in love with Ruby Rose? What do you mean? I still am. My love goes stronger for her every day.
Okay.
Is. I love that she corrected herself. Is.
My alarm is going off. Theoretically, it should be time for me to stop, but I probably won't.
You can't stop. You can't ever stop. What do you mean stop? What is this stop you
Speak
talk
of.
of?
What is this stopping you speak of?
Oh my god. Whew, be right back. I need to blow my nose.
Nose blow. Let's see here. Where we got going with you? Let's see if any of this crap that I'm doing here helps at all.
Alright, I'm back.
Wow, loud. Okay, let's go to you. Raw. Okay, you gotta go off. I am hot. Turn off. So, Ash, what is my favorite video game? Metal Gear, I think, is my favorite video game. What is yours?
He thinks.
Um, I don't. It is, but I don't play it like most people's plays their favorite video game. Because like a lot of people's favorite video game, they've played it like hundreds and hundreds of times, and I've played mine a lot, but not as much as some people's favorite video game. I'm more obsessed about the story and that type of weirdness.
Yeah.
Instead,
I can't ever get to that point because I hate repetition unless the game has like 50 different endings or something like that. I just hate knowing that, oh, this is what happens when I do the quest. I get this and that. It becomes very dull and boring to me.
yeah, mainly I played it to get more stuff like you're talking about, slash also kind of trying to figure out the story better. But after a time, I just started just downloading like scripts and stuff like that and analyzing the scripts of the game.
Oh, damn, Inspector Gadget. I never even heard of that game. Bully.
Bully? Oh, Bully's a good one. Yeah, it's Grand Theft Auto School kind of a thing. Okay. I'm liking this. That's okay. I think I may need to try to pull out some reference of something. Convince my mind.
I think it looks fine. It goes. Oh, fuck. The hair, that middle piece looks fine.
It looked fine a bunch of times. It just didn't look right.
It looks right. I mean, because it's like, the hairs on the sides of her forehead or whatever you call that part is waving to the middle of her head. So it looks right for that part to be down. I don't know, maybe you're trying to get it to curve a little or something like that. Like the rest of them do everywhere. It has like a curvature to it. And only the middle going down is the only part of her hair that's straight down.
Don't know exactly what I'm trying to do with it. I know I'm trying to kind of break it up a little bit. So it's not as...
Trying to get into that hyper realistic detail.
Oh, maybe that's what I need to do. Literally have a break in it. Push back. That up.
Whoa! I had dropped my colored pencil. Now you know that damn thing not gonna ever work again. I'm sure the middle of it is all shattered up.
Liking. Okay. Bathroom break.
What is your favorite thing to do when you're not streaming, gaming, or drawing?
You're back. Black is my favorite color. Gray is my probably the close second.
That's an interesting one. What do you do when you're not streaming?
What I do when I'm not streaming? Playing video games.
What do you do when you're not playing video games?
I'm researching weird stuff.
Quote unquote porn.
I guess you could kind of call it maybe porn, but no, it's the geometry and the weird stuff that I talk about. Like, there's a cool one that I saw someone post today on Facebook. It's awesome. They were taking like, what is it? Like a triangle and cutting it up where they could revolve it around and turn it into other shapes with the same space, same area, which is crazy cool.
That's kind of like the Donald Math thing. They kind of showed that a bit, where they showed the pentagram and then the triangle and then the other shit.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the kind of other stuff that I like doing. I like real magic. Because that's what real magic is. It's old science. And old science is basically geometry.
All the things that they don't teach us in school.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. See if this helps. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Race to there. Race to here. Da, da. Race to here. Race to there. Erase, erase, erase. What is your favorite color? And what do you do?
Yeah, Riles.
trying to think what else I freaking do besides that. Because I've been trying to figure out a way to put most of the things that I do on stream so I can multitask.
Twitch will become your life.
Exactly. That's what I'm kind of trying to do. Dance. I go dancing. That's the other thing I do. I'm a dancer.
He's a go-go dancer.
I wish. I wish. Man, I'd get some money doing that. It would be interesting if it was more socially acceptable for men to be go-go dancers. You have to do like a gay bard for it to be savvy.
That's funny. It's funny to me because it's accurate.
Yes, our current culture is fine with more okay with women dancers than men. To a certain degree, there's not a huge support for that. You have to be like a choreography dude to, I think, survive as a man dancer. I do freestyle stuff, so it's rough. I don't think I could like go out and perform a routine or anything like that. That's retarded. I hate that shit.
You could always become a stripper. That's always an option.
This is true. I don't think anybody really wants to see me naked though. I got a pretty face. That's where I think that shit ends.
You don't necessarily have to get naked to be a stripper.
This is true. This is true. I kind of feel like a stripper here on Twitch sometimes. People throwing like dollars at you. Wink, wink. Buy yourself a coffee. Pink. Do school, games, YouTube, etc. Cool, cool. Yeah, I do like, what is it? Netflix. That's another nice thing to do to veg out. I do like YouTube to look up a lot of that weird shit that I was talking about earlier.
Yes, Ashler likes to do Wiccan.
Wicked? What? The play? Oh, that's wicked. Nah. Yeah. You're talking about
the magic stuff.
It's a little bit more complicated than that. It's that, but real. Which some people that are Wiccan actually are practicing or learning stuff that are realistically real. Because the ones that are more historians and stuff like that are probably getting better idea of stuff. That, and there's a lot more information start to come out with the stuff that I'm into, so it's closing a lot of the gaps. There's a lot of people that are actually into the fractality of nature and holographic universe kind of weird crap. It's just fringe science is basically what it is. It's just not mainstream science.
It should be, though.
I don't know if it should be mainstream. It should just be definitely talked about just as much as mainstream. It should be equal streamed.
I don't know, maybe if it was mainstream, no one would really care about it, kind of.
Um, maybe. If part of me feels like the stuff that I'm talking about would just connect the dots in between everything else and make stuff actually work quicker. Because the stuff that I'm into is fractal in nature, so basically you can look at a leaf and then compare that to other things and then solve problems. So, because it's the idea that nature has a self-repeating pattern in it, which is cool. It helps with when you have like this school of thought and this school of thought actually joining them together, because you can use the pattern to kind of compare and organize the structure of things a little bit better. Coffee,
Yeah.
Starbucks.
My
We've
I
hit
guess
the
my
3 hour mark.
what? We've been here for 3 hours? What? Are you serious? Uptime.
You're gonna type it faster than me.
Damn. I slipped on the enter button.
Not close. Is my little what does my thing say? It's in the corner. It's just been sitting there. Yeah, this is saying 3 hours and I'm down here. When I first turned on the stream, guess Nightbot is a little bit off on its calculation compared to.
Oh, or maybe if you added Nightbot in here late.
Yeah, it probably what it is. Thing is I don't know if Nightbot actually just looks at just information, like just pulls up Twitch's information to figure out what it's doing, or if it's actually it's calculating its own time it's been active in the chat. Because
Yeah, I would think that.
the thing is that I know and I've opened it up and it's worked where it's saying hours instead of minutes, so it's got to be doing something a little bit in between that. Okay. The hair is slowly fixing itself.
Well, I think my 2016 study is gonna be me keeping a dream journal, because I believe that dreams repeat themselves yearly.
Yep. Yeah. Well, until you actually have whatever epiphany, because it's self-repeating, and also dreams are interesting because they kind of do the future kind of weird stuff a little bit.
True. I think that's where all the deja vu moments come from.
Yeah, the for the most part, yeah. Yeah, I had one of those recently. I can't remember what it was. I was thinking about the other day. It's like, yeah, that was a deja vu moment. Oh yeah, that's what it was. When I was up at hanging out with family. Um, One of my stepmom's, I think, brothers was messing around with a wallet thingy that he made, and that scenario was super deja vu. Like after having it, it's like, whoa, that's like that was from a dream. Doing that. Okay.
This is insane. Like, I never realized, like, how much work it'll really take to really cover up the holes in the art. Yes, Mom. What are you doing? So you're in here seeing what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Don't you think that would be a distraction? What that's just how my teeth are. That's your fault, though. This is your fault that my mouth looks like that. That's your fault.
It's a realistic drawing.
Yeah, it's realistic. What are you talking about, Mom? You act like it staged a murder. Because you're scary. Mom, you can't parent my fish like that. Good night. It's 9 o'clock. What do you mean good night? Nerd.
She ain't seeing you anymore. That's a good sign, right?
Oh yeah.
She's saying she won't see you till morning.
She was like, you need to go to bed because you had school in the morning. When we were in the car, she's like, you gotta go to bed early. No more stream Twitch, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Mother, I don't go to school on Monday. I go on Tuesday. She's like, you liar. I'm like, no. She goes on my school's website and she's like, oh, you do have school on Tuesday. Why did they do that? I'm like, well, what do you mean? Because we stretch our breaks super thin. So every waking moment is break time. Something that I have to do tomorrow is go to my art school and turn this piece of shit in.
Okay, I want that, but I can just do that by erasing this stuff here to there, and then I will do you. Yay! I think I fixed the hair. Yes! It's not freaking out my brain.
Just that gap right there. Mm-mm-mm.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye, Riles. Nerd.
Okay. Fairly well. Okay. Yes. 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 Yay. I needed to do that a long time ago. Needed to just say, fuck it. You don't exist anymore. I'm gonna destroy you and do something else.
So you're finally satisfied with the weave?
Yeah, it's not being as weird as it was.
Now I know I need to pick up a lot of colorless blenders because these bitches go down so quick.
Yeah, how hard you're pushing on them.
That makes a difference. How hard I push on it makes a difference of what? But I mean, it looks so much better when you push on it. Because it gets rid of all of the holes, or else I'd have to be. Mm-mm.
Try. Are you doing Are you doing it in small circles?
No.
You should try doing it in small circles. Circles tend to work better with that kind of a thing. You use less, it's more efficient, a circle. And it's also kind of that idea of fading stuff. You know, you smudge it.
Could that be the reason why the whole fucking thing looks all faded and shit?
Um, Maybe a little bit. You could test it out, see if one area is helped by you doing it the other way.
The third drawing I'm gonna definitely see. Man, these small circles here take some fucking time, but it is looking all glossy like.
The circles, it makes it glossy.
Yeah, it kind of, I don't know, maybe it's the way I'm looking at it super close. It almost gives it a little shine to
There's
it.
sheen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than the fucking fades.
Yeah, you just gotta play with how the stuff works. See what, because obviously if you wanted it to fade, then you would use it the way that you were doing it before, and if you want that sheen, then you'd do that.
I want that sheen look, because I mean it's skin. If it was like a piece of metal or something, or a piece of cloth or something, I'd make that faded look. Because I don't put a lot of detail in the cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this small circle shit take a real long time, but whew.
We could try to do a little bit of a larger one, but the tighter it is, the more you're gonna get a precise blend, I guess.
I feel like I almost need to make a mechanism that uses the colorless blender because I like Prismacolor's colorless blender, but I feel as if I need to make a mechanism
Mm-hmm.
that's almost like the electric pencil sharpeners that go into a little that spin, and then it'll make it small circle really fast, and all I'd have to do is motion where I want it to go.
Would that be so? Just a drill, basically.
Yeah, practically a drill that just spins around.
But you'd want it to be because they do have like these extenders you can put on a drill, so that it has this like tube that comes off of it. So if you had the tube that tube come off of a drill and then had it connected to the pencil or whatever, and then you held it and then just pushed down and had it wee 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 wee. The only issue would be is you would have to have your left hand for to get it to turn on and turn off kind of a thing, but which wouldn't be too bad.
Nah, not at all. I'm just looking at save time. That's gonna be invention number 2.
Invention number 2.
Yeah.
What is invention number 1?
The fucking Twitch thing. Yep, a Twitch thing that's completely pointless now because you can do the same shit, no BS.
To a certain degree, because like there's still programs that it'd be nice to open up. Like, for example, your pop out of your chat would be nice to open up. Your music, wherever that's located. Um, I have a program that's actually on my, what do you call it, computer that I have to open up to get the, what do you call it, the time and the CPU information to pop out on my stream.
Ah, I see.
So if all that was, also embedded into a program to where it's like, okay, it's going to open up everything that you're, messing with.
Yeah, I need to figure out how I can get it to open up applications like on my stream it'll go around and it'll say the most recent follower.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get it to do that, but first I wanted to open up the windows that I want first. But trying to get the code and the GUI together, the graphical, the what is it, the graphical user interface together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to put those together. That's the hardest part. Cause I got the code together and I got it to be the way I want it to look, but
So just the art style is the hard thing, or just getting it
like getting the code to go with it to be like when you push a button and then it actually does what you want. Just kind of merging the two together, the code and then the interface together so that they work with each other. So that you're programming it to say when I press this button it does this or whatever
uh-huh.
like that. That's the hardest part. I don't even need to have my phone on. It's just using up its battery for no reason. And I'm like not even looking at it anymore.
All right.
Man, I was gonna stream today, but fuck that. I don't feel like talking.
Yeah, I'm about to call this one and move over to um, gaming.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get addicted to that game.
Well, there's that, and I have a couple other games I still need to mess around with too. But yeah, that's a lot better. I think there's some spots here and there I still would probably like to fix on the hair, but I'm
Oh
being.
yeah, you're being nitpicky with the hair.
But it's good. Now I need to just fix the hat and the headphones more, and then go back into the face. But yeah, we'll save there, and then let's see here.
What's gonna be the next art project you work on?
A Metal Gear piece. I've already started on it. I've posted some previews of it. I think I asked you about it. It's the one with the
Oh,
kind
the ass cheeks.
yeah, the bottom shot. Hopefully they don't yell at me.
I don't think so.
I think it's not that bad.
I mean, they have people making 3D models of boobs. Come on.
We'll see. If they have an issue, they can let me know, and I can be okay, cool. All right. What do I need to do? I need to open.
Have you played any more of the that black and white game?
No. I swear, like, what'll probably end up happening is like I'll probably play it during Halloween, and then until it's done. So I wonder how many Halloweens it'll take me to finish it. I may play it sooner than that, but I don't know. There's so many games that keep on coming out, and I like if it doesn't like really grab me, then it's like meh. I feel if more of the stuff that you picked up, if it was like dubbed, I'd be a little bit more interested. Which is sad, but
Oh yeah, cause I can't. I tried the sub English subtitles with the whatever language they were doing, and then I couldn't read it fast enough, and then I'd have to stop and pause the show or whatever,
yeah.
and then go back and rewind, and then the buffer would kill it. I'd be like, oh no.
Save. Oh crap! I didn't want to do that. Need to find out if there's any community projects going on. Haven't been keeping up with that stuff.
I haven't logged in since the day I made my account for the MOS community stuff.
That's something I wouldn't mind. Uh, Trying to do quick ones of here and there. Save, save, save. Let me open up you.
Let me get my eraser so I can knock out some of these colors because it's hurting my soul. Now I'm like fucking remembering the instructions of having a consistent pattern. Do you think Ruby Rose's name being in my lip would be a consistent pattern?
Consistent pattern. What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, in the instructions thing, the example, they had like a picture of a girl and there were different close-ups of her with this plant or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing would be different close-ups of me doing my lip thing. But I mean that works, but I don't know.
So what is it? Just a picture of a person from different angles?
Yeah, basically it's like in different angles and it's also in different close-ups. Like one it'll be of her face and be like her face and the plant together, and then the next one would be like a zoom in of like maybe a piece of her cheek and then the plant to be like a super close zoom in.
Is it always the same picture?
No, it can change. The angles of the picture, whatever, can
Is
change.
she always in the same pose?
No.
So she can hold the plant differently?
Yes, you can hold the plant differently.
Okay, so this is supposed to be kind of like a wedding uh like photos kind of a thing. Where they're sitting this way, you're sitting that way, you're sitting this way, you're sitting that way. So it's like a photo shoot of like
Mm,
the same within the same context.
yeah. I wish I had the instructions. I threw that shit away.
Because what you could do is you don't have to have it be. It could be if it's ruby, is the center thing. Then you could do with the lip. You could do like a T-shirt that says ruby on it, or like maybe even like what is it? Because she wears like sports stuff, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like a jersey that says ruby on it. Um, what else? Like something maybe DJ related kind of thing. Just needs to, but it's you in it. You have to be. It would either have to be you pulling down the lip, you dressed up like her,
Oh
like
hell, that's way too much for
uh
the shit being due tomorrow.
oh. Well, the thing is, it almost sounded like what you were doing is like this is your first piece, and then you were gonna have to do more on top of it. Because what is this? Are you doing like more than one piece?
Yeah, this is three different pieces.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture. I put them both on the same paper because I'm gonna cut it.
Okay, then okay, if we're doing that, then uh
I don't know. Maybe when you see it, you'll understand it better.
free transform. Try to see, trying to dial it back in my head so it's less of a.
See, so like one is like really far away, and the other one is like a super close up of my mouth. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the third one. That's the problem.
Okay, trying to pull this up. Mm, mm, mm.
Man, how come I like my picture? Maybe because it's far away from me, but I like my picture further away from me than working on it up close.
Seriously? Come on. Phone. Phone. Okay, so you have that close up. That one. Hmm. Hmm. So the only thing else I could see you doing is however you put the word Ruby on there, actually make the word interesting, like how it's designed. Do like a cool way of doing Ruby, and then basically draw that first up close, just like it's basically pink background to the word Ruby, and it's like basically almost like it's zooming out from that or zooming in, depending on which one you see first. But you choose how it looks up close and design it, and it's just a word, and then it's the lip, and then it's your face.
Oh, you know what's good? I found this one. When you do if you put like this like X, I don't know if this will be even appropriate. Ruby Rose, and then you put X in the first and last, then at the last three words at the end spells out sex.
This is true. If you did Ruby Rose capital with the two X's on the side, that's would be what do you call it? Kind of subconscious kind of stuff going on there.
What do you mean Ruby Rose capital? What?
I'll show you. Like my name.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see.
So it's still there, but it's not. It's people won't think that you're trying to do that. It's
I'm not gonna kind of have like my thumb or something, like take out the ruby, so then it'll be kind of like oh sex.
because yeah.
That is genius. I don't know. I'm not trying to get them like call my mom and shit.
Well, if you spaced it even further away, so the X's were like to the side of it, and maybe even like higher, they were like center. So it's almost like they are level to the center of the ruby rose. But yeah, because they just like X's, which could be, was it? What is X's? X's and O's. I'm not sure. Is X's hugs and circles are kisses, or is X's are
Ooh,
kisses?
I don't even know. I think I let me look this up because I don't know myself.
So There's that. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream part of this here, and then hop back on while playing the game. But I'll stay with you on Skype here. May change over to a different microphone though. We'll see how well it works. Okay, stop streaming. Let's see how.
Okay, the X means hug.